Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching The Boys Season 2, Episode 4, Nothing Like It in the World. The last episode was like sort of rumbling along and then it just exploded and a whale exploded, and my goodness, that ending was just amazing, and then it was terrifying, and then it was heartbreaking. So I am both excited and stressed to see where it's going to go next. And yes, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the unedited version up on my Patreon. It's already up there right now, along with the ones for the next 2 episodes. All the way up to episode 6 is already up on my Patreon. And you can also see the edited version, the YouTube version, 1 week early up on my Patreon as well if you'd like to check that out. And you can see sponsored shows and you can sponsor shows. All the usual Patreon stuff. Let's go.
My dad said we should look into a 529
Is this a
account
funeral?
for our kids.
Or the weird church?
Oh,
Kimiko.
It wasn't your fault.
It really wasn't, sweetheart. There was nothing you could have done.
It me.
Oh, my loves. Now, Frenchie, is this the time?
I'm sorry, I was...
Frenchie, I know you're high and you're in love with her, but like, this is not the time for that.
Let's show Vought what they have to do. Tomorrow morning,
He's not happy, and that makes me happy, but I hate Stormfront too. I hate them both. What the hell?
I was beginning to worry.
Oh, does he have a soup? Is this the soup that can, change their appearance? Please stop with this. I didn't enjoy this relationship when she was alive. I enjoy it even less now.
So we can find.
Ooh.
Wait,
She's all the way in again. Or at least most of the way.
found Becca. Or at least our best guess where she is.
Is he going to stay focused on the actual mission?
We had a deal. That didn't come through.
Jesus, Butcher, I'm just giving it to you.
Yep.
The entire team.
No.
Yes, it is. It's a whole chain of weak links.
You're the weakest link. I mean, Doppelganger's days are numbered because Homelander can't let someone have this kind of dirt on him.
I love you.
Becca. No shit. Win or lose?
Yeah, if you do this too quickly, if you rush this, you're just going to make it worse. You could hurt her or lose her.
Look, you're in charge now.
Yep.
Muzzle tough.
Always the way. The first sign of Becca, he drops the rest of them, which
I want to be here.
I understand, obviously.
For you.
But he does use them while he needs them and drops them when he doesn't. Oh. No. Oh god, what's his plan here?
Hey, Homelander.
No more lies.
Oh god.
I told you to kill you.
She was about to.
I said that we should go to the
You
police.
disobeyed my orders. Because
I hate this man.
And part of me wants to blast his fucking face off, so no. I'm not with him. But if you want to kill me,
She's not lying.
because I'm not a murderer and I won't straight up execute someone.
Yes. Yes.
So tell me, am I lying?
She hasn't told a lie. She's evaded certain truths. Oh god.
you're not lying.
I got your voicemail.
Oh.
Oh God, can we just chalk that up to a drunk dial? I'm okay, really. It's just, do you mind if we just don't talk?
Yeah,
about it?
yeah. So we can't go back to the tower right now.
Why not?
No.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't do this anymore.
It's the constant fear and lying. And is Homelander considering recruiting him?
Hey, Train, you're out.
Oh,
Out of what?
yes.
7. You did great, but
I'm not going.
hey, Train,
Ooh.
you can't run.
Yes, I can run. I just
Buddy.
He saw you.
You think I don't know what's been going on? We'll always be friends. Etc.
So convincing. You bastard. I hate A-Train, so this makes me very happy, but...
Oh God.
You have a really good voice.
She does.
You can do that like
wavering.
I love them. They're so cute. I'm gonna die. I have two ships on this show. Friendships is fine as well in this. And then wants to die.
Little Vegas road trip, okay? No date either.
Frenchie. I mean, I know these two have a very strange relationship, but these characters are all suffering.
My pops
They're connecting.
always ask for samples. And get your fucking ice cream and bounce.
I love this.
Hell nah. Over your skin. Here.
She's won him over.
You just carry these around with you?
Damn right.
Oh my god!
No.
You can't.
No.
You'll be seen.
Okay? We're low key.
Is he in the car?
Place around here without a million bloody cameras.
Oh.
I thought you were dead. I stopped looking. I shouldn't have stopped.
I couldn't call anybody. I can't imagine what it must have done to
My girl.
I'm glad they have this moment, even if it all goes to hell.
I said if he hurt you, I would kill myself in front of Ryan.
Oh
And
my
last
god.
words would be, your father did this to me. He seems desperate for a relationship with his son, so it worked.
That's the plan.
Oh my god. It's all gonna go wrong. Oh, I just want them to all end up happy, and it's season 2 of a show that's going to have a season 3. And of a show that is miserable all the time.
Just when I've got too long.
Jesus Christ. Those are the like 3 worst candy bars.
Okay, but if you get a multi-pack, you can split.
You sick.
I walk around the 7 Tower with this knot in my gut. Just wondering if Homelander is waiting around every corner to kill me.
Yeah.
It's like living with a loaded gun in my face.
Not sure that this was the best next step in their relationship, but you know, they both could do with some peace and relaxation. Really, right now on the bridge? Oh, they just slot back together.
He's sweet, and very smart, and so kind.
That's your
I know you
influence,
hate
sweetheart.
Kids are not.
Sleeping in a basement beneath a pawn shop in East Flatbush.
Is she gonna... Where are they gonna
I
go?
wanted that for you.
What's their plan?
Supposed to do.
This is... Everyone's having far too, like, good times, like, getting the conversations we need and...
Shithole. She always tells the truth.
And we're grateful every day.
Oh.
Unrelated.
What did he mean by that? I'm stressed about her girlfriend.
We have a gay hero.
Really?
Oh my god.
Then the 7 is gay.
Just outing her?
Mm-hmm. Scoop for you, Maria. Relationship. That's such a vague...
God.
What does that mean to you? What, long walks in the park?
Die, Homelander.
Cry on fucking end. With the lies.
You make them by being this toxic.
We're together.
Oh, is it so hard to believe that I want you two to be happy?
Yes. Because you view Maeve as a possession of yours.
Drinks and going to see their
How is she part of the 7? Like, what does she have over the upper highs? Or what do they want her to achieve? Oh, Kimiko.
just waiting for their chance.
Please, you're just playing into her hands, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this. No.
No, girl, please. You will not survive.
I know you don't care about that right now, but... Still, they're being there for her, that's what's important.
I'd rather not talk about, but it was bad.
And that's
But my
16
dad
years ago.
believed in the law, and that nobody was above it, not even Vaughn.
That's why he does this
So he went
fight.
to work.
Oh.
He got after their asses.
I can tell you that his fight got passed down to me.
Yeah, it really has.
And I'm gonna make Vought pay for what they did to him.
A little black girl accusing a white superhero of murder.
Oh, Liberty murdered someone?
Black piece of shit like you.
Oh my god.
She's probably dead by now.
Oh, no.
Does she know where she is?
Right there. That's Liberty.
Whoa.
Valerie was just a little girl, and she said it was raining, so she could be wrong.
She seemed pretty certain.
Yeah.
If Liberty and Stormfront are the same person, then that makes Stormfront like what, like 70 years old?
Yeah.
And she has different powers?
I mean,
This is amusing to me.
Steal my team.
Hold on a
Let me
minute.
tell you right now, it won't work.
Oh god, I don't want this to end up with them teaming up.
You don't need 50 million people to love you. You need 5 million people fucking pissed.
I don't want them to team up.
Anger sells. I think that you
She's so
are the
manipulative.
best of us.
Oh god, yep, she knows what he wants to hear.
I think that you are everything.
This is just very disturbing.
I don't need help connecting with my audience.
I need them to stay enemies at the very least.
Thank you.
Better than anybody, and I saw it in your face last night. I see it now.
Because he's Homelanders.
$1 billion piece of foreign property. They are not gonna let him go.
She's his mum.
Becky, you and me, we got a choice. Could disappear, all right? Just start again. Start a new
Sweetheart,
family.
there are more important things
He's a
than what
fucking
you
sick
want.
freak.
Oh. You need to listen to other people and think about what they want as well as what you want, Butcher. That is your big flaw.
Becca.
I'm so sorry.
She loves you, but she has a child she wants to put first. And Butcher's fatal flaw is... my heart is breaking for him right now. But it's that he can't see past what other people might need and want. Oh, Butcher! Let's avoid the cameras, he says not. Fuck. Fuck.
it was fun until it got so horrible.
Yeah,
That's this whole
it.
thing.
Specialty. That came out so gross. I'm sorry.
Huey,
She's not ready for a relationship, sweetheart.
we can't do that again.
Each other's story?
Yes, that's your wife.
Oh my god, do you get married in the cult?
I thought I got to choose.
This is so disturbing. Killed her once, is he gonna do it again?
Are you thirsty?
I don't need anyone
You need to die.
but myself.
Oh god. Oh my god, what the hell?
Like what you see.
That's so wrong in that outfit.
See how hot you are?
In that outfit.
Fucking hard. So
He's so enjoying this. This is so creepy. Is he gonna kill him? Because he hates himself, really?
I don't need everyone to love me.
Oh, don't listen to fucking Stormfront.
I don't need...
Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, Doppelganger should have left the last night when he started to lose control. Now he's even more psychotic than he used to be. This is not going well for anyone. Alright, so I really enjoyed that episode. One of the things I really liked about it was that we very briefly got some happier moments. We finally kind of got to see Butcher happy. I knew it wasn't going to last. I was thinking even if they did manage to escape, something was going to go wrong. But he kind of had that moment of reconciliation with Becca, of getting confirmation that she still loved him and that, you know, she cared about him, and he got to tell her he loved her and that he'd been fighting for her, and it was all a mess. But that was really good. And then obviously Huey, my favourite scene actually was them singing along in the car, because they're just so sweet. Like, they just have a bond that just draws them together. And it was really nice to kind of just see that moment. But then obviously they were able to have some sexual release as well. So starting with Homelander, we saw at the end there. Finding out that he was using Doppelganger to be Madeline. Oh, I mean, I knew Doppelganger was not long for this world, but, you know, for a moment Homelander looked really into having himself coming onto him, but then obviously he hates himself and also probably thinks doppelganger's pathetic. But yeah, so I'm not a fan of the way he listens to Stormfront in the end, and that now he's just gonna have people fear him, because at least when he wanted everyone to love him, his public persona was nice. So if there was a camera crew around, he probably wouldn't murder some innocent civilians, whereas now, who knows what he'll do. I'm very stressed. Halfway through the season as well. His interaction with Starlight was terrifying. I was fairly confident he wasn't just gonna kill her in that moment in episode 4, but just, I hate how she's having to live in that place and that fear, and I understand why she's doing it. She kind of doesn't have a choice, because if she leaves they can track her down, but also she's in the perfect position to get them information and access. But oh, I hate how scared she must be every second of every day. Him dismissing A-Train was hilarious, because I hate A-Train. I'm scared about what he might do now, especially if he blames Starlight, because it was during the altercation with her and Huey that he had his heart attack. Even though they didn't cause the heart attack, it was during that moment that it happened. Also, she's sort of turning against Vought and everything, and she gets to stay in the 7 and he doesn't. I'm scared of what he might do next. And I'm intrigued if that other fast dude is gonna, I can't remember his name, is gonna join the 7, what he's going to be like. I'm very worried about Maeve, just because Homelander knowing about Elena and knowing that they're dating is scary, especially with his newfound attitude. This is why she didn't want to get back with Elena for all of those years, was because she was so afraid of what Homelander might do, and now he might do it. And he outed her on national television. I mean, I don't think she's particularly ashamed of being gay by any means, but I do think that Vought is very overconscious in the images they create, and they've tried to sell Maeve and Homelander for various times, and now he's like, she's a lesbian. I mean, bisexual is a thing, but also I don't know that she is. She probably may well be a lesbian, because I don't know that she ever actually had feelings for Homelander beyond terror. But that was just so uncomfortable, in the sense that he's just so scary, and her knowing that him knowing exactly what her weak point is, now he can go straight there and hurt Elena to get to her. But maybe it will give her the freedom to actually be with Elena, we can hope. Stormfront is still horrific and terrifying. We know that. She's so good at manipulating people, and it's really interesting because I kind of thought Homelander was the first Vought baby, but I don't know, is he? I don't know how old he is. I can't judge age very well. So maybe Wakambi does affect your aging. He probably is like the first one, because he's not young. But the fact that Liberty Stormfront doesn't seem to be aging. But she's come back with a whole new look. Why? How? Why? Is she here with Edgar's approval, or is she kind of under the... I mean, I guess she has to be, but just what is her game plan here? I don't know that even if she's here with Edgar's approval, she's still her own person, and she's still terrifying. And finding out that back in the day she was racistly murdering people. I mean, we know she's racist. She revealed that last episode, but she was just murdering people left, right and centre, as she's doing now. She's been a terror on the world for a very long time. I'm glad that they have even more information on her now, that she was Liberty. It's just very stressful. For Kimiko, I hate how much pain she's in, but of course she is. Her brother, that she was even closer to than the average person is with their sibling, she watched him die. He came back to help her as well, and then he was murdered. She wanted to try and just destroy the person that had murdered him, and Frenchie stopped her. I do feel like she's going to be very angry with him at the moment, particularly with the kiss and then him stopping her. Now with Frenchie, I think he was just at a loss for how to help her, and he probably, when he's feeling crappy, he likes to go and have sex with people. And they had been forming a really strong bond and connection, but that was not the moment to kiss her. That was not at all the moment. I get that he kind of thought he might take her mind off things, but especially with someone like Kimiko, with what she's been through, you need to kind of offer touch in a way. Like, would you like me to hug you? Would you like me to kiss you? I mean, consent is always important, but with her, you don't know that she's always going to be able to understand or express her opinion and her consent, etc. But that was just really heartbreaking, because they are building such a wonderful connection, but this, just what has happened is awful. And does she blame them at all for the fact that her brother was in that particular situation rather than not in that exact situation? I mean, otherwise he would have been with terrorists or running free. But yeah, that was just really heartbreaking, and I'm stressed for where they're going to go next. Frenchie, I feel like last episode was Huey at his breaking point. This episode we had Annie reaching it, and also Frenchie and Kimiko naturally continuing there. MM learning about his past and why he is during this fight, why he cares so much, was great, because we kind of didn't have his backstory to it. We just knew he's a long-standing member of the boys, but I love that we know now why. Even though it was quite heartbreaking, and he's worried that he's gonna pass this crusade down to his daughter and ruin her life as well. His kind of little moment of bonding with Annie I like, because I love Starlight so much. And obviously she's close with Huey. The rest of them accept that she's good and on their side because she's helped them so much, but they actually had a moment of connection which was really special. I don't know where her dad is. Starlight's dad is still out there as far as we know, so I feel like that she mentions him enough that I'm worried about what his plot significance is going to be and when he's going to come into it. But yeah, that was just all so much. Now for Starlight reaching her breaking point of, I can't do this, I can't go in there, but you know, by the end of the episode she kind of had that break, that time away from it, that time of just feeling safe. And yeah, it's not, when you're not, I mean, they're not safe. Homelander could have been like, oh, there's her GPS trip, I'm going to go and check in on her right now, and found her in bed with Huey. You know, it was unlikely, but it could have happened. They are never safe at the moment. Until they stop Vought or completely change it from the inside, until they stop Homelander, they aren't safe. And that is a horrible way to have to live, like with a loaded gun pointed at your head at all times. She's passed his test for now by sort of only saying things that were true and just kind of evading, but how much longer can she do that? She's kind of, I'm just so stressed. But seeing her get to be happy and at peace, and Annie and just, you know, herself was lovely, and her connection with Huey is still just so strong that I do think it's going to survive. It was really good to see Huey more himself, kind of, he's made it through his darkest moment, so far at least. Obviously he's still struggling because every character in the show, even Homelander, fuck him, is somewhat struggling with their own issues. Stormfront seems to be the only person with no struggling, and yeah, I just, my heart is breaking for all of these characters. My heart breaks for Butcher. I don't know what he's going to do now. Black Noir is after him. He knows that he went into the compound, so I assume he's going there, but is Butcher still going to be like, there's just so much stressful stuff happening. And Butcher still leaves the team the first time he gets information about himself. I mean, it does make sense because of how important Becca is to him, but he also kind of, he picks them up and drops them whenever it suits him. I have no idea what he's going to do now. I mean, he has no purpose because he knows where Becca is. She doesn't want to go with him because he can't accept her son, or he thinks it's dangerous to have her son there. He should still hate the Vought superheroes because he knows every bad thing they've done. And Homelander still raped his wife. So, like, he could still join the boys and just help take down Vought. Because if they take down Vought, maybe the world would be in a place where Becca and her son could be free. So hopefully he will rejoin the boys, but I also could see him being even more lost this episode because Becca rejected him. Even though she told him she loved him, she picked her son because she's a mother. And he had some point to, you know, taking Ryan, that would be, they would be like the #1 priority of all if they did that, whereas leaving him they wouldn't. But the whole point is that A, he's her son, she does not want to leave him, and B, she is trying to be there to be the stable influence to keep him the kind, sweet, good boy that he is. So that was stressful. Then we have the weird cult finding a wife for the Deep. Are they going to be like, oh, he's got a sweet wife, he's all his image is redeemed, he's no longer a rapist because he's found Jesus, or the cult, whatever they call, whatever they worship, and he's got a wife? Like, it's just very disturbing. I pity the woman that's going to marry him because he's a rapist piece of shit. But yeah, this was another really, really good episode. We're halfway through season 2. I'm very stressed about where things are going to go. I'm terrified of Stormfront. I'm still terrified of Homelander, but I feel like Stormfront is scarier in that she's just scary, whereas Homelander is also fairly pathetic. So yeah, this was a fantastic episode. I love this show. Thank you so much for watching.